High in a forgotten land stood a strange mountain known by villagers as the Mountain of Mirrors. No one knew who built it, or why its surface reflected the world like polished glass. All they knew was this: whoever reached the top would discover the truth about themselves. People came from far and wide to climb it. Many failed, a few succeeded, and every person who returned told a completely different story, one of joy, fear, regret, or revelation. It was said the mountain didn't show the world, it showed the climber. Welcome back to Wisdom Lantern, where powerful stories light the path to a better life. Sit back, open your mind, and let today's story guide your next step. One day, a young man named Kellen decided to attempt the climb. He was respected in his village, strong, admired, confident. But inside, he carried doubts that he never shared with anyone. He believed conquering the mountain would finally prove his worth. As he began his climb, the first mirror surface he encountered reflected him as he appeared to others: brave, handsome, charismatic. Kellen smirked, thinking, "I am exactly who I need to be." He continued upward proudly. But the higher he climbed, the stranger the reflections became. At the second level, the mirror showed him surrounded by people, yet isolated. Everyone admired him, but no one knew him. He realized he never let anyone see his fears. He kept everything inside, building walls that looked like confidence. Kellen slowed down, discomfort growing in his chest. At the third level, the mountain showed a version of him he had forgotten, a little boy with dreams larger than his village. A boy who wanted to be kind, helpful, and courageous, not just impressive. Somewhere along the way, Kellen had abandoned that pure version of himself. At the fourth level, he faced something even harder. A reflection of every mistake he tried to forget. Times he lied. Times he gave up too early. Times he hurt others just to protect his ego. He wanted to look away, but the mountain allowed no escape. He sank to his knees, whispering, "I didn't come here for this." A voice echoed in the wind, though no one was there. No one climbs for the truth. Yet the truth is the only thing found at the top. Kellen stood up, trembling but determined. Finally, he reached the summit. At the peak was a single mirror, small, simple, dim. It didn't shine like the others. It didn't distort. It didn't judge. When he looked into it, he didn't see his past mistakes or his future hopes. He saw himself, exactly as he was in that moment. Tired. Afraid. Trying his best. Imperfect, but honest. And for the first time in his life, he accepted that this was enough. He climbed down the mountain the next morning. Villagers asked him what he found at the top. Kellen smiled gently and said, "The truth isn't something you discover. It's something you stop running from." If this story brought you clarity, strength, or peace, make sure to subscribe for more life-changing wisdom. Until next time, keep your lantern bright.